G'day everybody, Spud here from Spud's Games. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video kicks off a series of videos on PlayStation 4 shoot 'em ups. Stay tuned. So, I've decided to make a series of video games on PlayStation 4 shooters. The reason I've decided to make the videos is because I have a heap of them in my collection and I haven't really played any of them. So as I go through them, I'm going to make a video of it, give a bit of a review, and then just straight gameplay for about half an hour on each of the games that I play. Now there's about 12 that I have in my collection that I've got at the moment. I do have some more incoming. I'm not going to run through them all now of what I've got. You guys will find that out as I pop the videos up. But the first one I'm going to do is Caladrius Blaze. I've never played it before, don't know what it's about. It's obviously a shooter. From what I can tell, it's a vertical shooter. When I opened it up just before, I did notice it has a full color manual, so I'll do a bit of studying on that beforehand, because as you guys will see, I'm not very good at video games, but I do love playing them. And shooters are one of my favorite genres. So you'll get to see me in all my terrible glory and how bad I am at video games, because there will be continues. You know, I won't be playing it on the hardest level. It'll be sort of in the middle. And you know, whether I have 1 continue or 50 continues, so be it. My goal is to get to the end of the story before the half an hour. If I don't, I'm not going to run the video longer than half an hour anyway. During that period, you should get a good feel of what the game's about. So, without further ado, let's kick off a bit of a review, some gameplay, and then we'll just kick it straight into the gameplay after that, and you guys can get a feel for it. So here we are with me sitting in front of the game, enjoying some high quality game time playing Caladrius Blaze. Now, I quite enjoyed playing this game. I think it's a great shoot 'em up. As for the story is quite complex. It's not the easiest story to follow. It's up there with some of the harder Japanese RPGs, in fact, to follow. The good thing is the game does come with a colour manual, and it does come with a storybook as well, which explains the story. I'm not going to explain it here. It would take me half an hour to try and explain it, and there's a couple of different storylines to it, but at the end of the day, it's a shoot 'em up. You probably don't play it just for the story, you play for the graphics and the gameplay. I think there's 6 or 7 characters you can choose from, and then there's 4 spaceships you can choose from. Now, I've chosen Caladrius, I think you pronounce it, as the spaceship. Now, it doesn't have a pilot, it's just a standalone bird with a with its own shooting, I suppose, or weapon. But you can choose pilots that pilot particular spaceships. It's all to do with preference. Pretty much the same as any shoot 'em up. The controls in this are really smooth. I really enjoyed playing it. The analog stick makes it a joy to play. The buttons themselves can be a little bit tricky, because the way this works is it has a standard shoot button. You don't have to keep pressing it. You can just hold your finger on it. And most of what you're seeing there is just the standard shoot button with this particular spacecraft or character. The other buttons have special features. One of them, which you'll probably see later on the gameplay, one of them is for like a close-up combat. So if you start getting a little bit cornered in with bullets and whatnot, you can hold your finger on this button, which I think it is circle button, and it essentially puts a shield of bullets around you, and it pretty much clears everything. And you can see just there what I'm talking about. It doesn't have a long range, it's a very short range, but it pretty much clears everything in front of you to stop it hitting you. There's another one as well that does higher damage, similar, but rather than have a lot of bullets close in, it shoots more damage further away, but it does produce a shield as well. And the other one is what I call the Save Me Jesus button, which is the top right button, which pretty much kills everything on the screen with one hit. You get 3 bombs. You can see you're using one there. And it takes a fair bit of damage, or gives the boss a fair bit of damage if you do choose to use it. Use it wisely, I would say. They are hard to come across if you do use them all up. They're not easily obtained throughout the stage. But anyway, we're coming to the end of the first stage, which I won't bang on for too much longer, because after this, what I'll do is I'll just go straight into the gameplay, and then you can get a feel for it for yourselves.
Caladrius Blaze. カラドリウス・ブレイズ。
オリジナルモード、エボリューションモード、オリジナルモード。キャラクターを選んでください。よし、出発だよ。もういいだろ。どうやって出ればいいか力に封じられている。何？ねえ、イリス。イリスはすごく王様のため。そうなの？うん。さっきはいいわよ。わかったわ。 シュートの強化をするのかしら。レベルが上がったようね。僕にやり遂げられるかな。あなたがこのまがまそうなの？人の身勝手なの。じゃあ人がいかに軽くひねってあげるわ。へえ小手しら悔い改めよ。僕に負けない。悔い改めよ。ほら一枚よ。引っ込んでますね。よしこれはどう？悔い改めよ。光よ祝福を与えよ。食らいなさい。まだやめるよ。冗談でしょ。なんなのよ。ほら行くわよ。信じられない屈辱ね。だって寒くてだからあなたたちに私はリディア様を侮辱女神様のお使い私がこんなところでやったね。リディア様のレベルはリーグエレメントシュートの強化をするのかしら。レベルが上がったようね。レベルが上がったようね。人はどこまで罪深いんだ。光よ祝福を与えよ。 違う。僕どうかきっと落ち着いて。おかしい。ダメだねえ。私が何をしたというの？私がこれでやっと楽に。やったね。ミリア、マリリン、エレメントシュートの強化をするのかしら。レベルが上がったようね。レベルが上がったようね。それでも信じていたいから。
がそこで止まってもらおう。
それ以上自分を傷つけるのはやめてよ。女神リディアが僕もそれを
くだら女神が見ているだけ。
それは
王を救えなかった。私は王妃とカラドリウス。私は王の敵。
けじゃない。
私
だから
それをそれ
待って。やったね。今見て。じゃああるしエレメントシュートの強化をするのかしら。レベルが上がったようね。信じているから僕は空をかける。悔い改めよ。光よ、祝福を与えよ。よしよし。
たどり着いたものだな。やっと来たな。
国を壊す。
何？
あなた仲間して。
それ。我が力見せてやろう。行け。
が
王妃と王子を失っ二人が杭で差し抜かれて死んだことを思えば、与えるもの、
だから奪われないよ。
なくすのではない。失うものも。
違うよ。イリスは、オミリアは、みんな奪いたくて生きているんじゃ、みんな誰かのために。
もはや。
王様の分からずどうしてみんなを見ようとしないのさ。
そうだな。
未来の希望はあるよ。
涙が止まらない彼らは、金樹よりあのままでは、胸に手を当て、白い鳥が鳥羽を持った遥か下を見渡すそう。
だから僕は
少しだけ、ほんの少しだけ素直になって